Hello, this is Rena with Lylo Crafts coming on today with a VR project share as well as a flower tutorial at the very end. And this is for the wonderful Kelly Santi of Kelly Santi Designs. And she is hosting a challenge giveaway for her 50th birthday. Isn't that awesome? And so all she is asking for is an ATC card. And if you have a YouTube channel, if you could do a VR for her, and you can send in a crafter's choice. And there's still plenty of time. It needs to be postmarked by March 28th. So let me go ahead and show you the ATC card I created for her. So I have had this beautiful acetate paper in my stash for a really long time. So I'm trying to use it for all my ATC cards right now. And so I made this a flower for her, and then I put a little tulle and a little embellishment in the front, and then I used a green banner because her favorite color is green, and I used a ticket for a background, and then I punched out another die cut, and then I just wrote on it, "Kelly, you are so talented," because I just wanted her to know how much I really appreciate her and that she is so super talented, you guys. I will put a link to her channel with the giveaway in the description below, so please go and tell her that I sent you. So behind it, I've got this little piece. I made a little pocket in the back, and so I made a little tag to put all of my information on, and I just stuck it right there in the back pocket, and I did pick a green one on purpose so that it would show through, again, because her favorite color is green. Then the other thing I made for her are these little flower embellishments to match the flowers that I put on the ATC card. And so I made some that have the petals where they're all showing on the front with this sweet little tulle and that cute little rabbit head that I recently hauled from Beat Park. And then I made the other set of three with the white showing through. So the flower would be two-tone. I used the same sweet tulle, and then these these little heart blings in the middle. And then so I'm sending her another goodie and a card, but I just wanted to show you what she is asking for in her challenge. I want the others to be a surprise. And then also I was asked to please do a tutorial on how to do these flowers, which I was fully inspired by Hazel, and I will put a link to her video below. But a viewer told me that Hazel's flowers were 7 petals and mine were 6. So she asked if I could show how I did that. So if you'd like to see how I made both of these flowers, stay tuned and I'll get to that next. Okay, right before we jump on into doing the tutorial, I just wanted to say, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really love it if you subscribe. And if you give this video a thumbs up, it really helps my channel grow and I really appreciate it. So let's jump on in. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I made these 2 different styles of flowers. One where there's printed paper on the top, and one where it's contrasted with the white paper, or if you used a double-sided paper, it would have a different one on this side. So all this matters is just on how you fold the papers. I was inspired by Hazel, but I had a viewer say that her flower had 7 petals and mine had 6. So they asked if I would please show how to make a 6-petaled flower. So again, I'll put a link to hers below, and then here is what we do. So for me, I used a 2-inch circle punch to go ahead and make the flower. And for the base, I'm using a 1 1/4 inch circle punch, but you could really use any size that you would like. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to punch out 3 of these bigger circles. For me, mine are 2 inches. Once you punch out 3 of these, you are going to fold them in half. Now, I made sure that the fold goes between the 2 scallops, so no scallop is split. So do you see how this is a full scallop right there? So just find a place, fold it in half, line up all of your scallops, and then crease. So you're going to do that to all three, and now you're going to have your cut line. So now you're going to cut basically right down that fold line, right between those two scallops. So you'll have two pieces like this. So to make this fold, the two-tone fold, what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and you're going to go 4 scallops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 full scallops, and you're going to fold right after that, and you're going to line up those 4 scallops with the ones below. So they're lined up with the back ones. Okay, and then you're just going to fold your top piece over. It's that simple. And you're going to line your scallops up again, just like that. So now you've got a triangle like a piece of pie. Then you're going to take your top piece and you're just going to fold that back in half and make a nice point at the end. So that's it. That's all you have to do. So let's go ahead and let's do one more. So you've got your half circle. You are going to count 4 scallops in and fold right along that line. 4 scallops, line it up with the back, and make a crease. Then you're going to take your, oops, I not quite creased correctly. Okay, then you're going to take your top piece and you're going to fold it right on over and line it up and then crease that in place. Now you've got your pie shaped. Then you're going to take the top flap, fold it over in half, kind of put a crease right in the bottom, and you've got your leaf. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your smaller circle. So again, mine's 1 1/4 inch, but you could use a 1 inch, you could use a 2 inch, anything you want. And then I just put glue on like the bottom quarter of the tip, and I approximate where the center of the circle is, and then I just lay my first piece down. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put a little bit of glue on. And then what I do is I kind of lift this flap up, and then I just line these two up and push that on down. And then you're just going to keep repeating that. Put a little dab of glue, line those up, push on down. So see how easily this comes together. Okay, and for this last piece, again, the same process where you're going to line it up and push it on down. Now, what I do is I like to flip it over on the back so I can make sure that they're all kind of lined up. That looks really good. Okay, so there you have it. So this is the one with the white showing on, and then you can just put, a cabochon in the middle using these sweet little bunnies. They are so cute, and they are from Bead Park, and I'll put a link to these little bunnies in the description below. And I also have a coupon code for them as well. So you can put that bunny right on in the middle, or you can pop a little bit of tulle on the side. Okay, so now we're going to make this one that has all of the paper, the pattern paper showing through. So you're going to need the same things. You're going to need a circle punch. I'm using a 2-inch scallop punch, and I cut out 3 of these just like before, and I'm using my 1 1/4 inch punch, and I just cut 1 of these out. Okay, so now you're going to take all your circles, you're going to fold them in half and not split the scallops just like before, and cut them in half. So you're going to have 6 pieces now. Now that you have these pieces, what you're going to do is you're going to count up 4 scallops again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to line it up with the scallop on the back, okay? Then it says just like before. Now you're going to just flip it over, and you're going to fold it, and you're going to line up all those scallops again onto itself and fold it like this. So you've got your pie shape, one side with pattern and one side that's fully white. On the fully white side, you're going to take it and you're going to bend that in half. You're going to line your little scallops up, and then you're going to crease it to the bottom. So you're going to have a piece like that. Okay, let's do it one more time. So again, you count up 4 scallops, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to line your scallops up with the back, okay, and put a crease. You're going to flip it over, and you're going to line up those 4 scallops again and you're going to put a crease. Then you're going to take this top piece over and you're going to line it up at the 2 scallop point, and then you're going to just put a crease. Okay, so you do that 6 times and you'll have all your pieces like this. Okay, and then you're going to do the very same process as before. You apply just a little bit of hot glue on the end, you approximate where the center is, and you go ahead and put it on down. Do the same thing, and you're just going to line your pieces up next to each other and line the scallops up. That's how your flower will look perfectly shaped. Okay, is if you line the scallops up so the lengths are the same. So just like that. Okay, just a couple more. Okay, the glue dried a little bit. I'm using low temp hot glue, so it dries pretty quick. If you want a little more fiddle time, you definitely want to use high temp hot glue. So there you go. There's your flower. Isn't that awesome? And then you would do the same thing. You could put a little tulle, or you could just put like a jemmy in the middle, or you can use like this little rabbit cabochon. So I hope that was helpful seeing how to make it. Again, this was by special request. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye-bye.